10 days ago, I posted this YouTube video, and the whole time I talked about this wallet address and told you this person is an insider. I even shared some connected wallets to this one on my Telegram channel for absolutely free. As you can see, a few days ago, he started buying this token. You were able to easily enter at $13,000 market cap as soon as the token launched. And this token reached all the way to $180,000 market cap. Even if you copy traded this wallet, you were able to easily get a minimum 10x profit because he sold it at around $100,000 market cap. This is very important. You should find some insider wallets like these. I've shared many of these on my Telegram channel for free. I've recorded many videos about it, but you don't have to trade every day. You only need one good trade per week to make a decent profit in this market. Look at this wallet. He doesn't buy many tokens per week. This was 4 days ago. This was 11 days ago. And probably in the next few days, he will buy another token. But in this video, I want to show you how you can find some profitable wallets, some insider wallets like these on a Hyperliquid. Because right now, market is dumping so hard and most people are shorting meme coins. So it's very important to know how to use Hyperliquid to long and short meme coins with even leverage. But if you're not a good trader, that's okay because you can find some profitable wallets, some insiders, and basically copy trade those people. How we can copy trade them? One of the best tools that you can actually use is Apex Liquid bot. This is actually the best bot when it comes to Hyperliquid, and it gives you many opportunities. The first thing that I have to mention is they recently made an update. If I click on start, click on open mini app, you can see basically they developed a trading platform exactly like Hyperliquid. The benefit about this platform is, first of all, you can copy trade some wallets, some profitable wallets. And secondly, if you're a US citizen, you probably have problem to use Hyperliquid website. You usually have to use VPN. However, when it comes to Apex Liquid, without any VPN, you can use it if you are a US citizen, which is very cool. And you can open long, open short, whatever you like with different leverages. In here, you can use cross or isolated, which I'm going to talk about them. But this is very cool. However, let me actually show you how you can find some profitable wallets first and then how we can copy trade them. Just click on the link in the video description to get access to Apex Liquid bot. In this way, you can get a discount in all your trading fees, which is very cool. Go to the trader section after opening the mini app. You can even go to their website. It's totally fine. You can click on the trader section. And when you click in here, you have so many wallets for copy trading. However, I want to use some filters. Just click on the filters in this section. For the win rate, I'm looking for minimum 80% win rate. I'm looking for some wallets that they don't lose. So this is what I'm looking for. For last trade, I want to have minimum last trade 1 day. And yeah, that should be enough. Direction is very important. There are some wallets that they long all the time or they short all the time. When it comes to these wallets, they have the direction of 100%, for example, for long or short. I'm looking for some wallets that they long and short, both of them. Because these are the real traders. These are some people who know how to trade. For example, some wallets that they only short, probably there are some people who participated in airdrops and they short tokens after airdrops or something like that. That's why I'm looking for around 50 to 60% direction. However, I wouldn't change this in here. For max drawdown, this is absolutely important. Basically, this shows what's the maximum percentage that this wallet usually lose in each trade. For example, if this number is 90%, this means this is a very risky wallet. When he opened a position, he could even lose 90% of that. However, if this percentage is, for example, 40%, we know the maximum number this wallet usually lose is 40%. This is very good. The lower is actually better. I'm actually looking for a number below 60%. So max number should be 60. And for the trade time, I don't want to change this. When it comes to ROI, I don't want to change this. Let's actually click on apply and let's take a look at these wallets. Okay, in here, by looking at these charts, we can easily understand which wallets are good for copy trading. This one, look at this. He had some profits and now he's only losing. So this is not definitely a wallet that we want to track or even copy trade. This one the same, he's losing. This one there's so much fluctuation. You can see up, down, up, down, up, down. This is not a wallet we want to track. This one, we don't want to track this, but look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Actually, not this one, because you can see so much down at the end. These are the kind of wallets we want to track. They are going up and up and up. Now, in here, the trade time is very important. This one is 1 month. This one is 4 months. The more is better because it shows the wallet has a good history. ROI, we can see the ROI in here, and the max drawdown, the lower is actually better. Let's pick one of these wallets. As you can see, this wallet constantly went up. It has only 28% drawdown. This means in the worst scenario, he lose something around 28%. This wallet has 19 days old. I prefer some wallets with a longer history, but since this wallet performed very well, let's actually check it out. Let me click on this. As you can see, he made over $20,000 and his win rate is 95%. And his last trade was actually 3 days ago. So this wallet is actually active. The direction is 54% long. So this means 46% of the times he actually shorted a position. This is very good because we want some wallets that they do both long and short. This shows us this is a trader, real trader. The max drawdown is absolutely great. Look at the profit factor. Basically, the profit when a wallet close a position, the profit divided by the loss, it will give profit factor. If this number is above 1, it shows wallet is profitable. If is less than 1, it shows the wallet is not profitable. For this one is 38. This is great. The margin usage, there's no margin usage in here. It's 0%, but I think because he doesn't have any open position right now. This wallet actually looks very good. Let me check the historical positions. As you can see, long, long, short, short. He make profit in all of these. Only this one loss, very small losses. Only $21, $23. But when you take a look at profits, 520, 279. It's amazing. It's great. But here's the last thing that I want to check. Just click on the P&L section and find the highest profit he made. As you can see on this trade, he made around 1,500. Compare these to the total P&L in here. Because there are some wallets that's basically all their P&L, all their profit comes from only one trade. We don't want this kind of wallets. We want some wallets that they always make profit, a decent profit, and that's what we're looking for. When it comes to this wallet, this is the highest P&L he had at around 1,500. And when you compare this to $20,000 P&L that he made, it's absolutely nothing. So this shows us this wallet is constantly make decent profits. Look at this 600, 600, 540. Now let's see how we can actually copy trade this wallet. Just click on copy trade. It will actually open the Apex Telegram account. You can see it in here. First, we actually need a tag. For example, 95% wallet. This was his win rate. uh, Reverse copy should keep unchecked because this is a very profitable wallet and we want to copy it exactly the same. When it comes to reverse copy, this means whenever he long, rather than longing, we will short it. This is useful for some wallets that they are not profitable and you want to reverse copy them. The ratio, for example, let's say his portfolio is $100 and for each trade he used only $10. This means 10% of his portfolio. And if the ratio is the same 1x, we actually trade with the same position ratio. We will only use, for example, 10% of our portfolio. I want to keep this at 1x, but you can increase it. I don't want to copy existing positions because he's probably in profit and we could lose money if we enter too late. So make sure these two are unchecked. You can set a take profit, you can set a balance take profit, limit buy at a lower price. For example, let's say the wallet is longing a position. This will trigger this, and you can actually put, for example, 30% buy limit. This means, for example, if the price goes 30% lower, then it will trigger the for a long position for us. You can play around with this, but I don't want to change this. Mean trade size, you can keep it at $10. Max trade size is very important. Make sure you put the money you can afford to lose because first start with a small amount to test the wallet, and if it works then you can increase it. So for example, for max trade size I want to set this at $50 to test out this wallet. Buy times per token, I only want to buy once. I don't want many purchases. And your copy size, you can see it in here. Buy times per token, only one. Max number of tokens, you can set a limit if you want. Max token size, you can play around with all of these, but make sure these are all checked. We want to copy buy, we want to copy sell, copy short, copy long, all of these. And token blacklist and whitelist is very useful. For example, let's say we find a wallet. He's quite good in trading Bitcoin or Ethereum, but when it comes to other meme coins, this is not good enough. We can actually put Bitcoin or Ethereum in the long whitelist or in the short whitelist. This means it will only copy trade Bitcoin and Ethereum. And when it comes to other meme coins, it wouldn't, copy trade them. This could be very helpful. You can even set some blacklist, but that should be enough. Or sometimes you don't want to copy trade them. You want to actually track them. You can use the notification setting. In here, you can actually check all of these, and basically whatever this wallet does, you can get notifications rather than, for example, copy trading it, which is very useful. This should be enough. We can click on create copy trade, and whatever this wallet does, like longing or shorting, the same will happen in here, and we can automatically copy trade him. But let me actually open the mini app again because there is a very important concept that I have to show you. Just click on open mini app. On Apex Liquid, you can, set the leverage in here. But here's the important thing. As you can see, we have a cross option and isolated. When it comes to cross option, all your positions share the same pool of funds as collateral. Losses from one position may affect your entire cross margin balance. This means, for example, let's say you want to trade with $30, but your total balance, your total portfolio is $100. If you go on a loss, you could even lose more than $30. It could affect your whole portfolio. But when it comes to isolated, this means each position uses its own margin, so you wouldn't lose more than $30. Personally, I prefer isolated, but this really depends on your strategy. When I back to Apex Liquid, when on the copy trade section in here, for example, you can uncheck this Trader use isolated, you are cross. In this way, you can keep it at isolated. And for the leverage, you can set this at follow, the same leverage as the person who's trading, you're copy trading him, or you can set this at max leverage. It depends on you. But this is actually a great tool you can use to find so many great wallets for copy trading. You can copy trade them or even track them, which is very useful. I really hope you found this video helpful. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and like this video. Cheers.